Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
The night. Night falls.
Every little bit counts. Stand with me!
It wasn't on purpose.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Follow the wind.
What a waste of time! Change of plan.
Time to go.
Run while you still can! There's nowhere to hide! Our bond is strong!
Close your eyes. Observe.
Didn't take too long.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
Don't worry, I put Anessa in charge of all my work for the day, so we can go play with Knuckle Duckle. Let me see. Anything I can salvage?
A fateful offering. Brings a smile to my face. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Time to go! Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Use of force authorized.
The wind knows me.
Go claw! Wing done!
Resistance is
Observe.
Stand down.
Every little bit counts. It's all yours. It's all yours.
Into the wind! One with nature!
You on this!
Our bond is strong!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds...
You're glad! Glad!
Be silent. Observe. Night falls.
It's all yours.
With nature.
You want this?
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Dissipate!
As one with wind and cloud.
Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes. Observe.
Every little bit counts.
Time to go.
Stand with me!
Wind strike.
Good luck! Ding dong!
Close your eyes. To dust. Observe. Close your eyes. Nightfall.
All right, this'll do.
Into the wind.
Crash attack!
To dust.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Go claw!
Observe. The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Observe. Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when... Did the custom of placing treasure chests
Use of force
Now it's your turn.
Bond is... Lash attack!
be silent? Observe to dust.
It's all yours.
Who's that?
Suppressing!
One with nature.
Ding dong!
Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Lightning Sheriff!
One with wind and cloud.
Go claw! Look, you ready?
Observe to dust. Be silent.
It's all yours. What a waste of time!
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Time to go.
Close your eyes. The night cometh.
Our bond is strong!
Clouds high. The birds
Ding dong weather bomb!
Close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night. Fear the dark.
It's all yours.
the wind! Time to go!
Just who I wanted to see! I'm delighted with the photos.
Carving tools? You mean these blocks?
That's right. The statues are inside the stones. To make things a little easier for you, allow me to demonstrate. The numbers on the stones represent the amount of material you need to keep in a given column. So, first we do this.
Oh, it's starting to take...
Got it? If you carve the blocks then you just need to add some finishing touches, and voila!
Wait, what? It's only changed in the blink of an eye! How'd you do that?
A great mage doesn't reveal her secrets that easily. Just behold and be amazed. You got the basic carving process down, yes? Focus on that.
Alright, let's get... What the... This is way more difficult than the one you walked us through!
Oh, sorry, wrong one. That's the one I was going to work on. Yours is over here.
Whew, well that's a relief. Let's go! Do you still remember Nicole's process? The numbers represent the amount that we need to keep per column. So, if the number is 0, that means we gotta remove the whole thing. And if it says 3, that means we just mark the whole thing as keep, right? Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Now, we just need to...
You got rid of all the extraneous...
Lodge! When did that get there?
Is this the power of a mage? The young visitor's voice was filled with wonder.
Aha! Finally!
They lived happy at the end.
Huh?
Tough custom. All my heart desires now is to make your wishes mine, said the young man. Those words, but just as they had started warming up to one another, as the youngster stood there in shock, a new mage by the name of Alinus appeared. She signed a contract with the youngster, but after making it through a grueling training program, as it turned out, the great mage Nicola Coco was an alien entity. She had come disguised as a mage, as part of a secret plot. Oh, great mage! Have you been lying to me? Leave me. War is destined to break out between our the mage, but the youngster bravely reached out and grabbed her by the arm. But in that moment, Alinus had been Meowtress III's second daughter all along. She had only helped the youngster in the hopes that her sister might be incited. Anyway, that's the gist of it. In the end...
That was amazing! This story has...
That can't be helped. All creations escape the controlling grasp of their creator. We angels are a case if even the heaven... Fate is always ineffable. And yet, anyway...
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
That's weird. Jean said this is where the event is supposed to be, but there's nothing here. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, this is where that sure brings back memories. Even after all this time, this place hasn't changed one bit. Rooker's getting all... Well, we still need to find Jean and the other... Yeah! Paimon remembers there used to be hydro slime hiding here, but it's gotta be gone now, right? Whoa! A fungus? Are those supposed to be in Mondstadt? Not that these are a real threat to us at this point, but still!
Nick said this isn't hard enough. Should I grab a geofish for the next round then? Is this really the time to get competitive?
Did you hear that, Paimon?
Huh? Why did someone hang Jumpy... What? But they don't look alike. Not a lot of people come here, but a buck? Yeah, but let's take a picture with the camera before we take them down. First the fungus, and now this? If it turns out not to be event-related, you couldn't just compliment Paimon's smarts like a regular person? Whatever. Paimon will take it. Better than being called... Anyway, it never hurts to be careful. We've seen through lots of... Come on, let's get that picture taken. Then... Fireworks! Guess there was no danger after all. Were those meant to welcome us or something? Anyway, we should be good here. Let's keep going. What was it Paimon said back then? Ah, right! Oh, wow! That's a statue of the seven! Among the seven gods, this god controls the wind. You remember too! It's weird though. It seems like there's something different about it. Let's take a closer look. Paimon's next line was...
As we all know...
Right! Poetry and language flow like the wind! Look! There really is something wrong with this statue of the Seven! Okay, I'm unsure of it now. This can't be for an event. No one in their right mind would replace that huge statue of the Seven with a statue of Klee! Yeah, and what? But that's not the point! You're not weirded out by this? Oh, you're right. This must be. She could put 100 Klee statues all around Mondstadt, and Paimon still wouldn't be surprised. That explains the other weird stuff we saw up till now, too. She must have asked Jean to write that letter so we'd. No, wait! Maybe. Yeah. The surprises were nice, and this statue is pretty cool. Plus, we got to take a little trip down memory. What do we do now, though? There's nobody around. If this is some sort of elaborate prank, huh? What does that mean? Oh, yeah. And there could be. Guess all there's left. Maybe it'll give you the power of pyro or something.
The world opens itself before those with noble hearts.
Sparks and splash! You were right! Alice is full of surprises. Good guessing on your part. Let's get going and see what else we find.
Yes, now we're not too late.
Whoa! It's the ball!
There's something huge in the sky!
Okay, we all remember what Paimon said back then. Anyway, since he's here, that must mean we're about to meet another old friend in these woods. Goblin was tainted by the Abyss, and Tone Deaf Bard was about to heal his wounds. But your control over Animo wasn't so great, so they noticed you and ran off. But you've had tons of practice since then, so mistakes like that should be a thing of the past. True. No need to go.
Our old friends have arrived.
And it is our great pleasure. Welcome to Mondstadt, you two.
Lovely to see you, dearies. So what's the verdict?
It was very... You? Where'd you move the real statue?
Oh, gracious me. You still haven't figured it out. If I had actually done something to that statue, I would have been locked up in the teensy room next door by now.
So...
Now you'll...
The answer lies over here.
Nicole? You're here too?
That's right. Our two lovely mages are here on but I'll leave the explanations to Miss Nicole.
Yep.
This bubble is a new kind of magic Alice and I invented. When you were busy reading that invitation to Mondstadt, Alice took the opportunity to place you within it.
Oh, we didn't even notice!
I wouldn't be much of a Dodo King if I couldn't pull off a simple trick.
All that to say, the things you saw weren't real. They, except for Venti and Dvalin, of course.
It's not every day you get to relive the beginning of your journey. You might not remember the name or melody, and still, you start humming along in no time. I'm assuming your trip down memory lane.
So does Jean.
Oh, no. Jean wrote that herself, I assure you.
So you do.
Not with my daughter.
Oh, come on!
The point is, this magical bubble, with the expedition in Nodcry coming to an end,
Varka thinks it's better to. Of course, Jean.
As things stand, this magic bubble.
Simply put, it's a reenactment of your adventures.
Indeed, the ultimate.
So, what about the parts that took a few,
Oh, those were their memories, or if memories are the. For example, these memories belong to Venti, but not to mention on their own.
Yeah.
For instance, say we're recording memories and Lisa, a powerful thunderstorm might unfold in the bubble. Luckily, there's a simple solution. We just have to send someone.
Exactly.
Much appreciated.
It's settled then. We'll allow you.
Yeah, but it sounds like fun. Besides.
Oh, no, Paimon.
What?
As the creator of this world, I'm afforded a bit of
I doubt anyone will.
Oh, well.
In that case, we'll be counting.
It's still early.
What? Yeah, we'll go say hi.
I think nothing of it. Now that the world is.
Yes, good work. We'll go with this setup.
Hey, Jean! We're here!
Honorary Knight, Paimon, welcome back. Did you have a good time in Alice's magic bubble?
Yeah, it was so cool! Paimon's looking forward to getting back in there tomorrow!
I'll be sure not to spoil it then. I imagine you might be interested in what went into the preparation, though. I loved the idea when Alice brought it up, but I knew it would take a great deal of reenactors, not to mention recruiting Dvalin. Luckily, Venti, or rather, Lord Barbados, agreed to help. After that, I opened up recruitment to the people of Mondstadt. Countless volunteers jumped at the chance to reenact your stories, Honorary Knight. It took me 2 days just to read through all the applications. A lot of people have gotten involved, and that includes quite a few familiar faces as well.
Are you one of them?
Yes, according to Alice, I'm one of the leading ladies.
activities here too, right? Sounds like there's a lot on your plate.
Well, such are the duties of the acting Grandmaster. I'm used to it. For those of us who have been holding down the fort, so to speak, the return of the expedition team is a matter of great importance. The Grandmaster contacted me and said not to organize a grand reception on their behalf, and I understand where he's coming from. I'm sure the team will be exhausted upon returning, and making a big fuss might just tire them out further.
I'm sensing a butt in there somewhere. Tone-deaf Bard said you had other ideas.
Yes, well, those of us here in Mondstadt have been awaiting their return for a long time. Resuming normal life after such a long expedition will be quite an adjustment. An official welcome might help them feel at home and reacclimate to life here. Not to mention, it's a chance for the people to show them no matter how long we've been apart, we're still family. Yes, absolutely. And I don't know, perhaps I am overstepping. I just hope the Grandmaster isn't too upset.
So, besides the whole bubble thing, what have you got planned?
Here, I'll show you. First, this is an arena we've set up to showcase Favonius blade work. The cavalry company is in charge of this one. I'm sure there will be some exciting sparring sessions.
Ooh, that means we'll get to see Kaya on stage!
That's right. Compared to me, he's much better at keeping things interesting, even when the subject matter is quite serious. I can think of no better person for the job.
You're as modest as ever, huh, Jean?
Over here, we're running a wind glider speed shooting event. It's not hard to guess who's in charge of this one, I'm sure. Yes, her gliding skills are top-notch, and she's quite creative when it comes to event design. Be sure to check it out when the time comes. There's also a booth that will serve as a reception area where people can relax and chat with each other. A few simple games will be available as well. Hertha is in charge of the drink stall, but we're still working on the menu.
Well, the more alcohol options, the better, I think. The expedition team likes the strong stuff.
Fair point. Huh?
What's with that face?
Grandmaster, you're back? Has the entire team returned as well? Well, apologies, we're not quite done with the preparations, but I assure you, it's limited to what you see here. We're exercising the utmost restraint.
Hey. Relax, Jean, relax. No need to get all formal with me. I split from the group to make it back first. Pretend I'm not even here. Besides, I knew you'd want to surprise us, no matter what I said.
Oh, I see.
If I didn't tell you to put on the brakes, I knew you'd go full throttle and start planning the next Ludi Harpastum or Windbloom Festival. You put so much pressure on yourself, diving headfirst into the deep end without thinking about how much is on your plate. I just didn't want you to overwork yourself, that's all.
Oh, wow! That's actually really nice of you.
Well, looking out for my fellow knights comes with a job. As for the event, food, drink, and fun in spades without too much pomp and circumstance. Yeah, just like a Mondstadt festival should be. The team will feel at home in no time.
That's far too kind, Grandmaster. But thank you.
I mean it, just trust my judgment. Anyway, you two got a sec? Now that I'm finally back in my old stomping grounds, let me treat you to a meal. I'll even introduce you to the Good Hunter's secret menu.
Oh, nice! Paimon's never heard of that before.
What's wrong? Not hungry?
Actually, Grandmaster, there's a few things I'd love for you to look over, since you seem to have some time to spare. Perhaps we could go back to headquarters first.
Hang on, you know this is just a pit stop, right? There's not going to be time for me to take over the whole shebang.
Of course. Still, you are the Grandmaster.
Oh, you have no...
It's not that dramatic.
As much as Paimon...
All right. Oh. Guess I'll see you tomorrow.
If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
Perhaps I should...
Every little bit counts.
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Out of my way!
Flash attack!
Observe the night cometh. Be silent. To dust. Not to be sniffed.
As one with wind and cloud.
Settle down! An oversight on my part.
One with nature.
There is no escape!
Bow your head.
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest.
follow the wind.
Stand clear.
Are you going to hold a festival?
What do we have here?
Sounds good to me. Wind strike!
Settle down!
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Here. On me.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is true!
Nice and spicy. Absorption test. What a bountiful harvest!
Try to keep up! Try to keep up! Ooh. Ooh. If you want it, it's yours. Try to keep up! Yeah! Yeah!
Adventure time!
I'm the bride camp!
I'm going in!
Stand clear! Swirl, mark!
Maria sweeping in!
Huh? Thunder!
Nice and spicy!
Everybody stand back!
You're toast!
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day. Benny's adventure change sample.
Into the wind.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first, so it's legally yours now.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Are you going to hold a festival?
What do we have here?
Want me to come along?
Have a little bow your head.
One with nature. Shine down.
I can't force it done. The wrong test subject.
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience. Let the record show that I verbally consent. Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement...
Show me what you've got!
Clouds high. The bird...
Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes. Fear the dark.
Looks like I'll need to use my ace in the hole! Purify! Dissipate!
Wind strider.
Stay focused or taste the pain!
Night falls. Close your eyes.
Stay focused or taste the pain! Our bond is strong!
Be silent. Close your eyes. Dust. Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes. Fear the dark.
Falling leaves, adorn my...
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust. Observe. Night falls.
The next generation is truly formidable.
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Stand with me!
Be silent. Close your eyes to dust.
I'll settle this. Look, you ready?
Observe. Night falls. Be silent. Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook Granny come into fashion? People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs. Not to be sniffed at.
Add astro.
Bond is strong! Go claw!
Observe. Beware the creatures of the night. Do you fear the dark?
The incident in Not Cry? Don't tell me something bad happened again.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
The incident in Not Cry? Don't tell me something bad happened.